Okay, so we've got £1,800 earned, we've got £1,600 earned. We're going to talk about why people joined, the perks they've earned since they've joined, the money they've made. Oh, I've given that one away. And how many hours did it take to actually earn that kind of money on the side of whatever it is they do as their main kind of hobby. So my name's Dale Hughes. I run the Sack the Boss team. We are all utility warehouse partners, people who like making more money, people who like having two paychecks rather than just one. And tonight it's my pleasure to bring on, we've got Jane McCluskey, who's one of the top performers in utility warehouse. We've got David, who's just joined us maybe 2 months ago, David?
Yes.
Yep, sound good. Okay. And Alicia, who's literally only here a week.
Hello.
Good. Okay. So listen, if you're watching this and you want to know how to make more money, please make sure you speak to whoever you know on this call. They can send you a copy of a magazine that just shows a really, really simple way to make quite a big income. Because Santa's coming. We all need it. Nobody doesn't. If you're telling me you don't need more dough in your life, you're telling yourself lies. So we'll just kind of have a wee blather about how it's worked for them, because obviously I've been doing this a while now. Nobody wants to hear from me. But it's more about their stars of the show, or a show, it's not even a show, stars of the call, Alicia and David. I'll maybe just change that banner, because we're actually got the wrong banner. Hold on. No, we don't want that one either. We just don't want a banner. We'll just leave. Know how the thing running along the bottom? Yeah, we'll just take that off altogether. Right. First of all, Jane, if you don't mind, can you just kind of introduce yourself? Tell us how you came about UW.
Okay, the short version then.
Really short.
Yeah, was going through a bad divorce, needed a job that would work around kids. Don't have a pension. I've always been self-employed, so unfortunately I had to take my car back to a car garage because I couldn't afford it. And I met a gentleman, a mad gentleman, who pestered the life out of me. After the 5th or 6th pestering, I gave it up and met him in Costa. And that was the day my life changed. That was about 7 years ago. And it was yourself, Dale.
And so you've been, perks-wise, have you qualified for free stuff with UW?
Yeah, just a few. To be honest, I've never missed one. Got cars. I got the car within a year, I think about a year and a half. I got the car, the Mini, so it's a free car. Again, something else I don't need to pay for. I've got on my own with the 2 children, so I've only got 1 week coming in. Then I've had 7 holidays in a row. Maldives, Disneyland, Florida for 2 weeks. Don't remember it all. Well, that could be your fault, though.
Well, if there's a free car, then obviously.
Yeah, Portugal, Greece, everywhere. I can't think of it. Tenerife last year with you again. And I've got Naples, Berlin and London in the bag for next year.
Brilliant. And you know, there's people who love travelling, and when you say to them, do you want to make some money on the side with UW, they say no. When you've got all these free holidays to collect.
And it's free, as in everything's free.
Oh, I know. God.
The Disneyland one, I got £3,600 given at my hand at the airport to spend. Yeah. So we did go wild. It was good.
It's good. All good. Right. Okay. Alicia, do you want to maybe just let us know where you're from?
Yeah. So
how you found UW?
I'm from the East End, so like Baillieston area.
That's me. I'm Baillieston.
Oh, she's at Mount Vernon, right beside us.
Just at Brackney, I stay.
Oh, brilliant.
Just down the road.
Right.
I was looking to get like my bills cheaper and stuff, and someone who I know had been in touch with Jane and she sorted his bills. So he was like, oh, like get Jane down and like she'll make your bills cheaper for you and see if you can get like any deals. And I was like, all right, okay. So she came down and it was genuinely just at that point to sort my bills. So she came in and then like we managed to sort the bills, and then she was like, why don't you join as being a partner, and showed me all the different things. And that's literally how it happened. And I then have been 6 days, I think, 7 days and doing it.
Yeah.
And it's been brilliant. It's good.
Really
good and really easy as well.
Yeah, well, listen, we'll touch on the money side of thing, but the funny thing is, before we started this call, I asked Alicia roughly how much she'd earned. She's that new, she didn't even know. She just knew it was 4 figures. So not bad for our first kind of few hours at doing UW. David, do you want to just let us know where you're from?
Yes, I'm from Edinburgh. I'm retired. I had a long career in the police. So I just picked up on that, Dale. Long career in the police. So I've got a pension and I can pay my bills and stuff, but there are still other things in life that I enjoy, that we all enjoy, like holidays, weekends away, whether that's weekends away or long trips to Tenerife, whatever. And I've got a plan for a holiday house in Tenerife when I do officially retire. So I'm pretty driven anyway, with my career, but money's still a big part of stuff because, we all need money for something extra. There's whether it's a nice car or a holiday or a Christmas hamper or whatever. So that's, so I met Jane, just at the beginning of October. We were both in Acosta between here in Glasgow and Livingston, got chatting, talked about my job as I do, and then Jane just brought up utility warehouse.
As I do.
Before we knew it, we had a conversation going on about an appointment. I signed up a customer because for me it's a no-brainer, get later about money, and I quickly got I heard about becoming a partner, and that was
the money side.
Rest is history for me. So it's brilliant.
Yeah. Do you know the story about Jane? It's really funny. So our company used to give away free light bulbs. So if you join utility, you swap your services to Utility Warehouse, right? As a customer,
they actually don't know that story.
They would refurb your whole house with LED light bulbs for free. Okay, it was just join us. You get a cheaper deal, cheaper energy, cheaper everything, but you also get your house totally refurbed. So Jane decided to start going around supermarkets and just walk up and down the aisle where people were buying LED light bulbs and just stop them and just be like, I see you're buying those light bulbs. I'll get you them for nothing and just get their number. I should sign them up as a customer.
That is the truth, by the way.
Yeah.
It was actually in Asda. At Asda, you will know Alicia down at the Ford. I used to just stand in the LED aisle because somebody was buying bulbs and tell them I'd get them for free.
Yeah. So listen, just a wee story before we go on. So look, if you're watching the content, reach out to whoever you know on the screen. All we're doing, the reason we tell these stories is just because we understand that. Well, I've done this a wee while now, so I know when folk think of Utility Warehouse, they go, "Oh, I don't want to sell energy," or stuff like that. But what they don't realise is that's not actually what we do. It's not selling; everyone's already paying it. We just reduce what people already pay. But the bigger impact we do for people is show them how they can build a passive income. And if you're not familiar with passive income, Google it, because passive income means you get paid every single month moving forward for work that you did previously. Now that means you don't need to keep going to work. So unless you love your job, please keep listening. That's all I would say. So, Alicia, a bit more, Baillieston. So what was the reason you joined? But I've wrote down why. Why did you join? Well, I mean, I'm sure you've already got a nice lifestyle. What was the reason?
So I'm a single mum as well, the same as Jane, and my wee girl, she's only 2, so I can only work like childcare and things is quite difficult now for her. So I can only work like certain days. So I've got quite a lot of spare time as well, like days I don't have her, and like if she goes to her bed early and stuff like that. So and I'm always kind of looking to try and make like more money so that we can go on holidays and do different things. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. To be perfectly honest, I didn't think that it would like be, I don't mean easy, but because it's no easy, because we get a lot of people saying no, but like I thought it was going to be a lot more like work and like following things up and phone calls back and forth, but it's literally just like clicking on the screen and stuff and showing people it, and it doesn't take a lot of time, and it's like when it goes through and it works, it's been good. And then to then hear how much, so obviously before I came on the call I never knew how much I'd actually earned, and then when you hear it you're like, my God, I've actually not put in a lot of work for that to then be coming into my bank. Do you know what I mean? So it mainly was for the extra income, but I'm always like talking to people in that anyway, and if I'm not at work, I'm in Levita. I was in Levita the other day and I'm trying to sign all the staff up and it's different things because I've been talking to them about other things anyway. So it's just it was for the income and just to try and have a better life for me and my wee girl.
There's a wee plug.
So far, so
for
good.
Levita
So
as well.
hopefully it continues like that.
Yeah, but listen, the thing with UW is everybody uses the stuff that we talk about. So
Yeah.
every single person over the age, or anyone that owns a house or rents a house, they're all paying it. It's not that we're asking people to take some kind of mad product that they don't currently
Yeah.
use, and we're asking them to spend money they don't already spend. We're just saying, look, what you spend over there, why don't I take 20% off it? Something like that. That's all we're basically doing. Perks wise, Alicia, have you probably won't even know what perks we've hit yet. Anything?
Well,
It's only been 6 days, so maybe not.
I've qualified for the Christmas dinner.
Oh,
I've
brilliant.
got a new partner as well. So I've got
Oh,
my
brilliant.
Christmas dinner in the
Oh,
bag. I'm
amazing.
at 18 points just now, so I need 2 more points. But I've got another partner that I'm signing up on Friday. Well,
Right.
potential partner. So, and then hopefully if I get another customer sign up, then I'll get my £250 voucher as well, alongside my £500 bonus. So
Not bad.
hopefully, oh,
So money we've touched on. Hours. How many? Now, just honestly, like I want you to count the hours that people don't see. So like, you know how like there's always a bit of you're just sitting faffing around on the sofa, maybe sending text messages, or you're
Yeah.
doing planning, or maybe it's time that you spent doing training on the partner portal. So I want you to include all of those hours and try and tell me how many hours do you think you've done in total with UW in the last 6 days to generate the £1,600 that you've earned so far, not including the perks.
I would say truthfully no more than maybe 7 or 8 hours over the
Yeah.
6 days.
I'm about 10, I think. So, no.
Mhm.
But I don't even notice. For me, I just try, if you incorporate it into your lifestyle now, that sounds a bit corny, but you know, just come down in the morning when you're making a coffee. Just I put on the videos that we have on the portal.
Yeah.
Videos and just kind of listen to them in the background, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, I should really incorporate that into my hours of the day, but I don't, because I don't even think about it as work. It's just something I'm listening to in the background.
Yeah.
And stories are getting related about success and stuff like that. So easy to do.
So that's like yours is easier to calculate. I'm just trying to figure out roughly. I mean, I watched the budget today, and apparently now people can get like £12 an hour, and I'm only just trying to comprehend. So if it was 1,600 divided by 7, it's £228 an hour.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you're not going to have every week like that. So
Yeah.
that's not me saying utility warehouse pays £220 an hour. But what I am saying is everyone, we've all got the same hours. And what you decided to do is make them really profitable.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even if, like, you will still sign up more customers. But even if you quit tomorrow, right? You paid £10 to join Utility Warehouse. That's what everyone has to pay to register to be a partner. You paid a tenner. You've made £1,600 in profit plus perks, which is a free luxury Christmas dinner, a big huge turkey. It like feeds about 6 or 8 people, and you've won the vouchers and stuff. So even if you then just quit, you are still way up.
Definitely. Yeah.
Even when you just think about it like that, in 6 days, I mean, if somebody said you to, there's any job that just for a week, do this, boom, you walk away with £1,600 up, less your tenner. So it's a great story to hear. To me, it sounds normal, but to folk who are maybe thinking, "What the hell is UW?" They'll be like, "That's crazy," but it's normal in our world. And Jane, would you back me up that kind of story?
Yeah, can I just actually say something as well for people watching? Because I've just realised what they both earned, I earned half of. That's maybe good to touch on. So between Alicia's 1,600 and whatever David's was, I've actually had quite a lot of money as well for to help them and not doing anything.
Well, that's why so many teachers do Utility Warehouse, because we actually pay people to teach their team. And that's why like a huge percentage of UW is teachers, because our teachers obviously got all the skills to be able to pass on the knowledge. You and I, Jane, we learned ourselves. Somebody taught us. We learned how to do UW. And then once we were competent enough to do it, we were able to introduce other people who want to make money. And we earn an income from their activity, but only because we put all the time and effort into training them.
Yeah.
I think that's a really magic system. It's self-fulfilling. David, perks-wise, how have you done? Have you on for a Christmas dinner?
Yes. Christmas
Good
dinner.
lad.
I've had a nice little bonus. I think it was £200. I can't recall the bonus that I would have got Jane. I don't know if you can remember. And
So you're £2,000 in income. Sorry, you did about 2,000 you've
Yeah.
earned, and how many hours did you say? 10.
10 hours.
Right.
Maybe, yeah. And today I got my chocolates.
Good
Yeah.
on you.
So
Hotel Chocolat.
Belle Chocolat. Yeah.
You're also,
telling me
you're
how
also
so-
only 3 points away from the next level of his bonus. He's got his partners signed up, so if he gets a sign up for the end of the month, he's also got £250 of vouchers coming his way as well.
UW don't mess around. See, as long as
Yep.
you're prepared to do a little bit of learning, put in the time and effort, they reward us handsomely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here with a microphone in front of me and I'm not standing in a car showroom with a 3-piece suit on. Yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. Right, okay, how long have we been talking for? 15 minutes. Okay, that's we'll try this. Okay, so in closing off, Alicia, for anyone who sees this on social media, obviously we want them to reach out to you. First of all, where would be the best place for them to reach out to you?
Anywhere really, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If they've got my number, text me, phone me, anything. I'm very reachable
Right,
on any
and
platform.
we've given you the magazine links and stuff that you in
Yeah.
the video. You can quite easily share them information so they can make a decision.
Yep, I've got all the useful tools thanks to Jane.
Good. So you see, somebody's watching this. What would be your advice, having literally 6 days in here? Was it worth it? Was it not? You know, what would you say?
Oh no, it's definitely worth it. And like everybody's got busy lives. Like I've got a 2-year-old. I also work as well part time. Like you don't think oh it's just going to be too much hassle, because I did like personally to start with. I was like I won't have time to try and like check people or give them quotes, or I'm not going to have time to follow it up. But you do have time, and like as I say, it's only took 7 or 8 hours out of 6 days. It's nothing. Do you know? Like it really is nothing. I spend more time sitting watching the telly. So if it is something that you're able to do or you want to try it, like just do it, because it is amazing. And all the rewards as well, like that Christmas dinner, then now going to the £250 voucher, which I'm 2 points away from, and a partner which is hopefully signing up on Friday. Like it's mental, and that's just by talking to people, like just by saying, oh, like what is it that you're doing? Then you can see people kind of looking, and it's like, oh well, wait and I'll show you. And then it's more like when you sit down and show people and they can see exactly how they are saving money, because 9 times out of 10 everybody is saving something, whether it's like a drastic massive drop in price or whether it's something. Everybody wants to save money when they can, alongside everybody wants to make it. So I mean, it is definitely, it's really good, and I'm hoping that I can continue to keep going that way. But I would say to do it if you can, or at least even try it. There's nothing wrong with trying.
Yeah. Well, look, Alicia, well done. Obviously, you've got a great mentor in Jane. You know, Jane's one of the top leaders in Scotland. She's been on all the incentives. She's got the money. She's very close to senior group leader. So you've got a good mentor with Jane. And David, what would be your your message to somebody that comes across this and they're like, not sure what to do?
Get in touch with me,
Just Google David.
It doesn't take very long. Once you kind of grasp the fact that it's not about sales. I thought at the beginning it was about being a salesman and stuff, and I thought that's not for me. But it's not. Really, just a simple message that you're giving to people, which as soon as they see it, they realise that it's a job helping people. It's really no brainer. I mean, the product is Utility Warehouse sells itself. You just meet somebody and tell them, have a look at this, and the message is there. So
Just better package is to do it via a partner. That's why we're here, because obviously UW have got their website, but the best deals are actually via the partner.
Mm-hmm.
That's also really important for people to understand. If you just go to the site, you're not going to get what you get via David or via Alicia or via Jane or via myself. Okay, so look, I think 19 minutes. I always like to try and keep this to 20. Apparently, YouTube says a video should be no longer than 20 minutes long. I'm at 19 minutes, 49 seconds. So I just want to thank everyone for jumping on the call. It's always nice to hear the stories. I really appreciate the feedback. If you do want to make more money and you know anyone in the call, just reach out to us. We're all on social media, or you'll have our phone numbers. Or, you know, if you know somebody who wants to make money, show them this video so that they can get in touch with us. And again, saving money, that's what we actually do. We show folk how to reduce their bills. Bills are boring as shit. We all have to pay it. Why not just pay less with a company that chooses not to advertise on TV, so that you, the end user, gets to pay less because you don't have all the advertising costs worked into the price that you pay every month. It's the only difference between UW and every other supplier in the market. We choose not to advertise on TV. Other than that, have a lovely evening. My old beautiful wife is cooking me chicken chorito mascarpone, bottle of red wine, some wee French miniature beers. So I'm off to do that. But again, look, thanks a lot for jumping on the call anyway. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
See everyone.
Actually, just stay
Bye,
on while I
thank
close
you.
it. Stay on for a sec. Don't. Oh, it's always not too much. I'll end it anyway and stay on for a sec.